Posture of BTS's Jimin spark shock. Jungkook's reaction leaves everyone questioning. The shock was immediate. In a world where every move of BTS is scrutinized, it only took a few seconds for the global spotlight to lock onto Jimin's posture, a detail so striking that it sent waves of speculation across the music industry and among millions of fans worldwide. What should have been an ordinary public appearance turned into a moment of unprecedented debate, not only because of Jimin's unusual stance, but more importantly, because of Jungkook's reaction. His eyes, sharp and unsettled, transformed the situation from mere observation into a storm of questions. What exactly did Jungkook see in Jimin that made him respond that way? The intensity of this discussion stems from Jimin's long-established reputation. For years, he has been recognized as one of the most disciplined performers in the world, praised for his flawless physical control and impeccable stage presence. Every step, every gesture, every glance is usually delivered with precision. Yet, in this instance, something was different. His shoulders appeared tightened, his balance shifted forward, and his movements seemed restrained. It was not a collapse, not a mistake, but it was enough to make those who know his performance style sense immediately that something was not right. What truly elevated the incident into global conversation was Jungkook's visible reaction. While other members continued as usual, Jungkook's eyes locked onto Jimin, his expression tense, his composure briefly broken. For someone trained to maintain an unshakable stage persona, this was extraordinary. His reaction was not loud, but it was sharp enough to freeze the moment in collective memory. The look on his face carried a weight that fans instantly recognized. This was not performance, this was raw instinct. The debate has since consumed online spaces. Armies around the globe have replayed footage countless times, dissecting each frame in slow motion, comparing Jimin's body language to past appearances, and analyzing Jungkook's every micro-expression. In this storm of analysis, one fact remains unshakable. Jungkook's glance was not random. It was long, piercing, and revealing. If Jimin's posture had been a minor deviation, Jungkook's reaction would not have carried such intensity. Instead, it gave credibility to the concern, as though Jungkook himself recognized something far deeper than anyone else in that moment. This raises pressing questions. Was Jimin experiencing physical strain? Could it be exhaustion from relentless schedules, or perhaps the lingering toll of past injuries? Or does this posture point to something more internal, emotional fatigue, psychological burden, or unspoken stress? Whatever the cause, Jungkook's reaction has made the possibility impossible to ignore. Fans are no longer speculating about whether something happened. They are now speculating about what Jungkook knows and why his reaction was so unguarded. The bond between Jimin and Jungkook adds another layer of weight to this mystery. Their connection has always been strong, demonstrated through years of synchronization on stage and visible care off-stage. For Jungkook, whose ability to remain composed is legendary, to visibly falter in response to Jimin suggests recognition of something significant. This was not confusion, it looked like understanding. It was as though Jungkook saw in Jimin a sign he had already noticed before, something he had hoped would not appear in public, but now could no longer be hidden. Fans are now connecting the dots, revisiting previous performances where Jimin appeared slightly less steady or where Jungkook seemed unusually attentive toward him. At the time, such details were dismissed as coincidences. Now, they form a troubling pattern. Could Jungkook's recent behavior reveal that he has been silently aware of Jimin's struggles? And if so, what is the nature of these struggles? The questions grow louder with every rewatch, and the silence from the stage only amplifies the tension. Adding to the intensity is the timing of this incident. BTS is currently at a critical juncture, balancing individual pursuits with collective anticipation for future projects. Each appearance carries immense weight. Each moment is dissected with precision. In such a climate, any sign of vulnerability becomes magnified. For Jimin, standing with a posture that defies his reputation, the implications are heavy. For Jungkook, responding with visible concern, the implications are explosive. Together, The two created an unscripted moment that has now become one of the most analyzed images in BTS's history. The emotional impact on fans cannot be overstated. Across platforms, the conversation has shifted from excitement to concern, from admiration to worry. Fans describe Jungkook's reaction as haunting, as though his silence carried more meaning than words ever could. The sight of Jungkook, the golden magne, usually so unshaken, momentarily losing composure has unsettled even the most seasoned followers. For many, it is not only Jimin's posture that raises alarm, but the fact that Jungkook seemed unable to contain his concern. Body language experts have weighed in, noting that posture is often a reflection of deeper states of being. A tightened frame can indicate physical fatigue, but it can also point to psychological tension. In high-pressure environments, such signals often surface subtly, long before words are spoken. If Jungkook sensed this in Jimin, his reaction becomes not only understandable but inevitable. His eyes may have revealed what words could not, that behind the perfection, there is a silent battle unfolding. The unanswered questions keep fueling speculation. Did Jungkook recognize something familiar in Jimin's stance because he had seen it privately? Was his reaction an accidental leak of hidden knowledge, exposing a truth the group had been protecting? Or was it simply a moment of human vulnerability, captured at the worst possible time? Each theory carries weight, but none provide closure. The silence remains, and in that silence, the tension grows. Even industry observers outside the fandom have noted the unusual nature of this discourse. Rarely does a simple posture spark international headlines, yet BTS has once again proven that their influence transcends music. What for others might be a passing detail has, in this case, become a cultural moment, dissected with the seriousness of a global event. It speaks not only to the devotion of armies, but also to the power of BTS's presence, that even silence can shake millions. As things stand, one truth cannot be denied. Jimin's posture triggered concern, but it was Jungkook's reaction that transformed the concern into urgency. The image of his eyes, locked onto Jimin, refusing to disguise their emotion, has now become the defining symbol of this incident. It is an image that will not fade easily, one that fans will return to repeatedly, searching for meaning, hoping for answers. Until clarity emerges, speculation will continue to thrive. Theories will multiply, emotions will escalate, and every new appearance will be scrutinized for further clues. The weight of this single moment will continue to hang heavy over both Jimin and Jungkook, not as an isolated incident, but as part of a larger narrative that has yet to be revealed. In the end, the haunting question remains: what did Jungkook see in Jimin that day? The world may not have the answer yet, but the tension his reaction created ensures that the mystery will not fade. For now, one fact is undeniable: Jimin's posture set the stage, but Jungkook's reaction made history.